Hi YouTube. Hello Trash Cuties. It is my birthday. So I'm playing an Otome game because I can. I love these games. They are very silly. But this one is Cupid Parasite. I have not played it before. So we're gonna go on a journey. Also, in chat, for everyone who's here live, if you subscribe or gift subscriptions, you can choose the next dialogue option. Dialogue options are kind of like the whole deal in these games. They give you good or bad endings. Let's see. So we have several options to choose from. Let me take out my camera here for a second. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look. Oh, let's look at these boys. These boys. We have Gill. Shelby. Okay. I'm kind of into Shelby. Raoul. Ooh. I don't know about Gill. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. I think we're gonna go with. Oh, who are you? Alan? Oh my god. He's so pretty. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Shelby. Oh! Keisain? Okay. Wait. Wait. Does that mean I chose him? Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. From dating to wedding. Oh boy. So, our heroine's name is Lynette Mirror. That's like the default. Let's actually go back. Let's return to the title screen. Because I'm not sure if that, like, if going through them... Hold on. Oh! Hold on. I haven't gone through anything. I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. Oh, God. Speaking of reading silly stuff, if you like Digimon and or Ben 10, I've started streaming live readings of my Ben 10 Digimon crossover fanfic. I would love to do that. I would love to see that. That sounds delightful. Okay, so we have event view. Oh, I see, I see. So let's look at options. Ooh, option. Okay. Yeah, we'll just skip the red ones. That's fine. How do I? Oh, you have to go this way. Okay. I'll skip speed, auto speed, no, message speed. Skip auto cancel. That's fine. Okay. Well, I didn't want to do that. How do I? Oh, left and right. Okay. Screen. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I just want to make sure. Like, I don't know. I think we get to choose later, but I'm so scared if I choose, like, someone when they're on the screen here, it's going to determine what I'm doing. So I guess not. Okay. I was so scared. Like, no, that's not what I want. Okay, we're going to go with default. Yeah. We're gonna stick with Lynette Mirror. That's fine. Yes, that's fine. Confirm. Confirming entered name. Is this okay? Excellent. Let's get started. This is so silly. Most people are familiar with the idea of Cupid. Cupid is the god in charge of helping people fall in love. Taking a golden bow and arrow, aiming down from the land of the gods to connect people together. Skirt. But why has Cupid come down to join the world of humankind? Why indeed? Otome presents, in cooperation with the Cupid Corporation, Cupid Parasite. Let's get started. October 1st, 11 a.m. Workshop Suite, Cupid Corporation. I settled my nerves and opened up the door when I was immediately greeted with a blast of mist. Okay, I'm bringing my face back. Hi, my face is here. It's gonna cut off some words, it looks like, so 1 second. Just gonna smaller. Hello, I'm smaller. I settled my nerves and opened a blast of mist. Yes. What the heck was that?
乾燥ひどすぎ。保湿ミストぐらい常備すればいいのに。
I thought you could use a little moisturizing. Everyone should keep a bottle of hydrating mist on them at all times. What? What? Sir? Hydrating mist? What on earth are you talking about? Moisturize me. Oh, Cassandra. Oh my gosh. Okay. I've been moisturized. What are you doing here? Case 1, Lovelorn Parasite. Okay. Hey, you're Alan Melville, right? You stole my girlfriend. Perhaps because of the options down here, I'm gonna. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Still figuring out where I need to put my face. I think we'll go up here, so I'm inconspicuous. So, pay no attention to me up here. Pay no attention, pay no mind. You stole my girlfriend, anyway. Yeah? I hate that word. Stole. It was more like sharing, and it was completely consensual, trust me. Okay. Stealing? Borrowing?
あの木ユグドラシルに似てる。ああ、でもここで言うユグドラシルは北欧神話のあれじゃなくて。
That tree kind of reminds me of Yggdrasil, not the one from Norse mythology, of course. More like glamour parasite. Dot dot dot.
リネット、始めてくれ。
Prestige parasite. Okay. Lynette, you may begin whenever you're ready. Of course! So, everyone, thank you all for fitting us into your busy schedules to meet with us today. I am Ms. Mir, and as of today, I am your personal bridal advisor.
代理のオーウェン・ヘリオットと申します。
And my name is Owen Harriet, and I'll be acting as a representative. A parasite. Indeed. A representative? But you're already Mr. Snail's secretary, aren't you?
はい。秘書もやっておりますが、本日は代理です。
I am indeed, but today I'll also be fulfilling the role of representative. A representative for dating?
続けてくれ。
Let's move on, shall we? Okay. Right. Well, I'm glad we've got such a beautiful day to start everyone off on this new path, and Vibrate, vibrate.
続けて。
You're doing great, sweetie. Just keep going. Thieving Parasite, like... I mean... maybe. So, prior to officially entering into our referral system, we'd like to create... Buzz Buzz. We need to give you a sort of nickname.
Hi, hi. 平年言おうが言わまいが結局は同じだから。
That's right. It doesn't really matter what it is. We just need to have one. Well, Clarice, it does matter a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Someone got. Thieving Parasite, just like my ex. But we want to give them, we want to get them off to a good start so we don't hurt their chances of success.
この調子じゃ日が暮れちゃうわよ。
If you keep stuttering and stalling, it'll be dark before we finish. If you're not willing to say it, I will.
あなたたち、うちではパラサイト5って呼ばれてんの。結婚なんて夢のまた夢。まずはそのねじれ切った恋愛観を直す必要があるわ。
Well, Clarice is just like laying it down. Internally, we've been referring to you as the Parasite 5. The fact is, if you all don't fix your distorted views on love, then you're all hopeless. Clarice, shh, that's way too direct. Lay down the law, lady. Oh! The opening! Let's get out of here. There we go. Okay, this is a bob. Time to dance, but poorly. Yeah, Shelby. Okay. Oh! Someone gets me a soul. Oh my. Oh my. Everyone's so cute. Oh my. Love is not impatient. Okay. Alright. 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 That's cute. I like it. I like it. Fate's Call. A promotion? Nani? Most people are familiar with the idea of Cupid. Cupid is the god in charge of helping people fall in love. We've gone through this. We know this. And in Los York, one company has taken up the mantle of that namesake. I love the like made up names of stuff. It's so fun. The Cupid Corporation. It's a marriage consultation company at the forefront of Los York's hottest trends. And that's where I work. I guess you might call me a modern day Cupid. September 25th, 4 p.m., my desk. Don't moisturize me again. All right, that's the third successful marriage I've put together this month. Wow. Whenever I get an email telling me about another marital success, rather, I always strike a little mental victory pose. Hell yeah. My work involves bringing people together to help them fall in love. Well, more specifically, to help them get married. My biggest job duty is as a bridal advisor. Normally, people think of a bridal advisor as people who help a wedding go smoothly, but at Cupid Corp, we act as marriage matchmakers. Nice. The Cupid Corporation, or Cupid Corp for short, has a company slogan, "From your first encounter to your final vows." The company handles the matchmaking process as well as the wedding ceremony itself. Everyone here who deals with marriage has my title, Bridal Advisor. In the end, the choice to tie the knot is in the hands of humans themselves. I won't let Dad tell me what to do. Okay. I joined Cupid Corp a little over a year ago, and I've been working hard at my job every single day since. And because of that, my results last year were at the very top of the matchmaking charts. I ranked first among all advisors this whole year. Wow. Which means now all my business cards say top bridal advisor. Well, but I'm not done yet. That won't be enough to convince Dad, so I need to get promoted even higher. Whee! Huh? An email? I wonder who it's from. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. President Snail. What? The president? Be in my office tomorrow at 5 a.m. We need to talk.
どうしたの?
どうしたの? Is everything alright? I said that out loud without even realizing it. Clarice, my roommate, best friend, and closest colleague, spoke up.
すごい顔してるけど、何かあった?
You look like you've seen a ghost. What happened? Can we romance her instead? Like, she's cute. Like, just saying. She's real cute. Huh? No, it's nothing. I waved my hand as if I could brush away the concern, but Mr. Snail has never asked to see me like this before. And at 5 a.m.? Does that mean he doesn't want anyone else to know about it? What on earth could this be about? I tried to think of anything that might have happened recently to put me on his radar, but nothing came to mind. Well, except for... I do have one pretty massive secret that I never share with anyone. It's pretty massive. It's my big old dick. Anyway. And not that they'd ever believe me if I did. But how could anyone possibly find out about that? This is so confusing. I've only spoken to the president twice. Once during my entrance ceremony, once during last year's awards ceremony. Maybe he just wrote AM by mistake. If so, he actually wants to see me during business hours. It's probably not about that. Maybe I should confirm the time, just to be safe. Understood regarding the meeting tomorrow. Did you write 5 a.m. by mistake? Or should I be here at 5 in the morning? Ooh. I know how busy you must be, so I do apologize, but if possible, could you please confirm the time? Lynette Meir. Ring ring. Ads are here. But maybe he really did mean 5 a.m. Writing an email to the president is so nerve-wracking. Oh well. Send! Yes, Lynette Meir, my darling! Yes, Tink! She's so cute. She's so cute. I love her. I guess I'll touch up some of these profiles while I'm waiting for a response. It was not a mistake. I'll see you then. Shelby Snail. The response came immediately. Damn, okay. wasn't a mistake. Geez, this is starting to sound really ominous.
リネット、大丈夫？
I'm watching from the Jiffy Lube by my house. Nice. Hope you're doing well, Tink. Hope you're having a good one. Lynette, you okay? At 5 in the morning? And in his office, no less. I just really hope it's not about my secret. My secret huge dick! Anyway. You know when you secretly have a huge dick? And so, early the next morning. Bing bong, bing bong. Yawn. I got up and got ready for work, making sure not to wake Clarice up in the process. I spent all night thinking about what the meeting might be about. I hardly got any sleep at all. I woke up late, so I didn't have time to put on my makeup properly. I'll just have to touch it up before the office opens. Shucks. I couldn't stop thinking about it all day yesterday, but I still have no idea what he might want to talk to me about. Maybe it's your huge dick. I hope he's not planning to fire me out of nowhere or something. I'm so nervous. Yeah, I had to go with default name, you know, like, this is her story first. I moved through the still slumbering city and soon arrived at the building's main doors. Of course, the reception wasn't open yet, so I went around back to the employee entrance. It almost felt like I was sneaking in. Sneaky, sneaky. And now I'm headed to the top floor to meet with Mr. Snail. I need to change the, how do I get to... No. How do I get to... No. How do I get to options? Hold on. Let me take my face out of here. Go back. How do... I don't know what I just did. Okay. Apparently I went forward. What about this? Ah, there you are. When I enter the office, Shelby Snail, president of the Cupid Corporation, is waiting for me. Oh. Hi. Hello. Okay, I'm glad I took my face out of there. I would have been right there. Hi. Hello, Mr. Tall Drink of Water. Okay, what is this music? What the heck? Not only is he the president, he's also the company's young and charismatic founder. I apologize for asking you to meet with me so early. No, it's no problem at all. So what did you want to talk to me about? Yes, well, before that, there's something I'd like to ask you. I am going to move my camera down. Because it seems like... Not. That's your husband? Your husbando? Yeah, we're gonna go down here. Wow! He's pretty. He's pretty. I've heard through the grapevine that you're highly motivated in regards to earning a promotion. How about you suck this dick or show me your big dick? Uh-oh. Dot, dot, dot. I jumped a bit at the questioning tone of his voice. I'd mentioned my plans a few times, but I never imagined it could reach the president himself. Woo! Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad thing. It's always good to have the desire to improve.
だが1年目から言う人間は珍しいので気になってな。何か理由があるのか？
It just seemed a bit odd for someone who's only been here a year to be voicing such desires. Any particular reason for this? Huh? Well, it's just because the last thing I want to tell him is the truth. There's no way he'd believe me anyway. After considering it for a moment, I decided to give a more generic answer. I just thought that if I could get promoted, I'd be able to help even more people get married. Because, you know, that's the goal all the time. Getting married, obviously.
手伝いを。
That's the reason? To help people? That's right. The steady drop in marriage rates has bothered me for a long time now. I've just always been worried about how fewer and fewer people are getting married. That's my genuine feeling. You know, genuinely. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. When I first heard there was a company in Los York trying to help people with that, I immediately wanted to become part of that. And after being here a year, that feeling hasn't changed. If getting promoted means I can help match even more people together, that's what I want to do.
そうか。なかなか殊勝な心がけだな。さすがは1年でトップブライダルアドバイザーに上り詰めただけはある。
I see, that's quite an admirable motivation. Well, consider me convinced. You became our top bridal advisor after just your first year here, after all.
しかし、結婚率の低下を憂いているか。まさしく恋のキューピッドだな。
So you're saddened by our declining marriage rates. You're like our own personal Cupid, so to speak. Yeah, no, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Gulp.
引きつった顔をしてどうした？
What's with that smile? Did I say something strange? No, not at all. Anyway, was there anything else?
なあ、すまない。話がそれたな。では、本題に入るとしよう。
Apologies. That was just a minor digression. Yes, let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns and maybe that pussy!
実は、お前を昇格させようと考えていてな。
Actually, I was thinking of giving you a promotion. Well, you know, that's what I'm here for. Oh, really? Interesting. Wait, what? A promotion?
ああ。だが、一つだけ条件がある。
That's
こ
right.
れを見てもらえるか。
But only on one condition. Here, take a look at these. Take a look at this dick? No. President room. We are in the president room. Mr. Snail handed me 5 pieces of paper. They were standard profile sheets our company uses for the matchmaking process.
この5人を結婚させろ。そうすれば昇格させてやる。
Get these 5 people married. Do that, and the promotion is yours. That's reasonable. And doesn't involve that dick!
お前は我が社の恋のキューピッド、トップブライダルアドバイザーだ。できるだろ？
I really like that color combination, the like teal blue with that purple. Like, that's a personal favorite of mine. So like, he's a front runner right now. You're the Cupid of Cupid Corp, are you not? Our top bridal advisor. I trust this is within your ability. Excuse me. Promotion. Cupid. Those words brought back a lot of strong memories. That's my secret for why I've been working as a so-called Cupid, bringing people together in marriage. Because I really, truly am Cupid. No way! Shing! This is cute. This is adorable. I love it. Hashtag Cupid Happenstance. 8 years ago, before I assumed the name Lynette Muir and became a bridal advisor. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's get my face out of here. I don't know where to put my face. Where do I put my face? Do we go up here? We might just go up here. I feel like this will be okay. Because it feels like a lot of the time, like, stuff happens over here. So, we're gonna live here. This is the last time we're moving. Damn it. Anyway. What? Why the heck did you break up? I was gazing into the Celestian spring, looking down into the world of man. A couple that I'd brought together just the day before had already broken up. What the fuck? You're not a very good Cupid then. Sounds like you're bad at your job. But those two were completely compatible. Were they? But were they? I heaved a sigh and peered back into the spring. The spring allows me to observe the human realm. I take aim with my bow and arrow, which lets me see how well two people might fit together. When I describe myself as Cupid, it's not an alias. I truly am the goddess Cupid. Oh, my goddess! Oh my goodness. She did kind of have that, what's her name from Oh My Goddess? The main gal, but with pink hair. My name appears again and again in the stories and legends within the human realm as a god that presides over love, and yet, whenever I connect two people these days, it seems like they just break up right away. That's the third couple this month. What the hell? I drew back my bow once more and aimed down into the human realm, where I could see a shining, shimmering rainbow of colors. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Coffee time. Some people glowed a light pink, others a vibrant orange. These colors were revealed to me when I aimed my Cupid's bow and told me the potential compatibility between people. Gazing at the colors, I would loose my arrows into my two chosen targets to make them fall in love. That was my divine duty, and I did it for ages. For ages! Why it's gotta be so hard? Gosh.
キューピッド、ため息などついてどうした?
Cupid. Why are you out here sighing to yourself? Huh? Oh, hi. Hello. Oh. Hello. Hello. Well, aren't you, pretty? Hello. When I turned around, Lord Jupiter was standing there before me. No reason.
そうか。
Is that so? Without another word, he just turned around and walked away. Jeez, that scared me. Lord Jupiter, the omnipotent god of all gods. He stands atop the De Consentes, the 12 Olympian gods that preside over all others. In other words, he's the most important god there is. And damn, he hot! Okay, sheesh. The lower gods rarely ever get a chance to even speak to any of the De Consentes. I'm a lower god myself, but I'm lucky enough to have a connection with 3 of those 12 gods. But I still had never spoken with Jupiter before. Okay. Big Bossman says hello! He's definitely intimidating, that's for sure. And shush, he hot. Okay. He never says much and rarely shows his emotions. He's just got a scary vibe. Like he might hit you with a lightning bolt if you look at him funny. I mean, it's kind of, it's kind of his job. Anyway, I guess I should get back to work. Technically, she should be consulting with Juno, the goddess of marriage and families. Exactly, yeah. Like, why is Jupiter suddenly there? Like, what does Jupiter care? Oh my gosh, thank you, Raven! Thank you, Raven, for the happy birthday. Hope you're having a good day. We're playing silly game. I hope you're doing well. I grabbed my bow and arrow and peeked into the spring one more time. I was hoping to find a couple that might last a bit longer this time.
Cupid! Yokatta! Koko ni imashita ka?
Yokatta! All Jupiter does is zap people and get his dick wet. For real. Doing alright? Just finished fixing supper? Nice, nice. I had a bento lunch at a sushi place, and it was really good. And right now my partner is making me some cheesecake brownies for my birthday. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I'm pretty excited. But for real though, Jupiter needs to keep in his pants. Cupid, thank goodness I found you, divine soldier. Just as I was getting ready to draw back my bow, a divine soldier called out to me. Divine soldiers are the military personnel who protect Celestia. I'm going to say that correctly instead of how it is put there. The deconsentees love making totally unreasonable demands of them. Fam, send me that recipe for real. My mom loves brownies and cheesecake, and that would be the perfect thing to make for her birthday. Hell yeah, will do. Lord Mars is looking for you? Why? What the? But take your time because her birthday's in June. No worries. I got you. Made some bacon and cheese stuffed pork chops with angel herb pasta. That sounds tasty. That sounds pretty tasty. I mean, bacon and cheese. It's a good combination. But for real, why is the god of war looking for Cupid? Why is the god of war looking for Cupid? My dad? Oh, well, that's why. Hold on. I need to confirm something for myself. 'Cause Cupid... Oh, it is? Okay. Is her father. I was like, I know Venus had several, yeah. Husbands. Whose bandos? You were supposed to meet with him, weren't you? He's furious that you've been keeping him waiting. Oh, no. Oh, right. Yeah. Venus was technically married to Vulcan, but she did get around, it's true. I hurried off to find Dad, and when I did, he was just as angry as I expected. Shucks.
Cupid.
Oh, hello, Daddy. Cupid, it seems you still do not understand your role as a god. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, Daddy. Hi. Hello. Well. He moved slowly across the room toward me, glaring at me all the way. Now, this is not a romance for you, Lynette. I'm sorry, But this is for me in particular. But anyway. Lord Mars, my father, is the god of war. Apparently he's also known to some as Ares. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Kale, thank you. Thank you. And what'd you get? What'd you get out of the trash? You found a jar of toenails. Toe jam snack. I like him better as Frank Zhang's dad in Heroes of Olympus. What did you guys are finding the jars of fun stuff. Raven found a jar of teeth, toenails, and teeths. Toenails and teethers. We have some interesting people who come to the cozy trash can. You know, sometimes they leave treasures. I only heard about that secondhand though, since he was a god long before I ever came into being. There are so many stories about him that even I, his own daughter, can't keep track of them at all. But I don't know how to get to, like, the options menu. Like, how do I do that? How do I do that? Do I need to save? The quack! The quack of doom! I got bamboozled by the quack again. Although, to be honest, I'm not actually his daughter. Yes, you are! What are you talking about? For as long as I can remember, Dad has looked after me. I guess you could think of him as my foster dad. Nah, he your daddy. He your daddy.
Cupid, 話を聞いているのか?
Cupid, are you listening to me? No, not. Of course. You know I hear and remember every single word you say to me. No one does that, I'm sorry.
まったく。
まったく。Why must you always be so?
お前がそんなんだから結婚率が落ちているんだろう。もっと真面目にやらんか。
This is why people aren't getting married as much anymore. You need to take your job more seriously, obviously. Obviously, it's not because, like, no one actually wants to get married. Because, it doesn't matter. And it's a weird institution. I say as a married person. But anyway. Why am I the one getting yelled at? Lady Juno is the goddess in charge of marriage. Gosh. Duh. My job is just to make people fall in love. It's not up to me whether they get married or not. Duh. I puffed out my cheeks in silent protest, but then I saw Dad narrow his eyes. Uh-oh. That's not good. I mean, he can narrow his eyes at me. That's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I know my dad well enough to recognize that look. He was getting ready to hit me with another punishing lecture. Oh no. I knew I'd messed up, but it was already, it's so quiet. Like the music is gone now. Hold on. There's music in the game, but oh well, never mind. I knew I'd messed up, but it was already too late. His booming voice echoed out, shaking the very ground beneath my feet.
バカモン! まずお前が恋結びをしなくては結婚に行き着かないではないか。
You foolish child! How can anyone ever get married if you don't make them fall in love in the first place? Gosh! Well, wait, if Cupid is a woman, are we gender bending Psyche too, or are we going gay? Looking at this game, it's probably gender bending Psyche. 'Cause this one seems very straight.
それに、ジュノーは十二神の一人だ。そんなに端々に目を配っていられるわけがないだろう。
Juno is one of the 12 Olympians. She has no time to deal with every last tiny detail. I mean, either way, I'm down. For real. For real.
それをお前は他者のせいにして、何のためにキューピッドがいると思ってるんだ。
And yet here you are, trying to blame others for your failures. You're Cupid. Can't you see what your duties entail?
人に恋の素晴らしさを知らせるのがお前の役目だろう。
Pan-romantic demisexual master race. Yes. Hell yeah. It's your job to show these feckless humans how wonderful falling in love really is. About that. Legitimately, I want to get to options, and I don't know how to get there, and it bothers me. Like, why can't I get to options? Why can't I get to options? I don't understand. Anyway.
そんなお前がそこをサボってばかりだから人の世は乱れ結婚率は下がり少子化が進んでいるのだ
But your slacking off has flung the world into chaos, which means they're not getting married, which means they're not having kids. They're already overpopulated. Why do we care about this? That's a pretty big leap of logic. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's not Cupid's job to fix marriage rates, let alone get more people to have kids. Besides, each golden arrow only lasts for 30 days. I can't make them stay in love forever. Meanwhile, Mars needs to chill the fuck out. Right, damn. So demanding perfection from Cupid is honestly pretty unreasonable. True. But if I were to say that now, he'd just go on lecturing me for twice as long. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. I've been working really hard to do my job right and help people fall in love. Trying really hard, okay? Just now, I was observing the human realm, looking for couples that might really last. Gosh. Jeez, Dad. I haven't been slacking off. It's just that more and more people are deciding to separate, even after getting married. Gosh. So why the heck is he blaming this all on me? I couldn't stop myself from letting out a frustrated sigh. So of course he started yelling at me even louder for that. In the end, his lecture lasted 2 full hours. Damn, okay. The music's back! Yes. I'm so tired. After I was finally able to escape, I decided to go for a walk. I wasn't feeling great. He told me to stop complaining and get back to connecting people together, but I just wasn't in the mood. I just don't want to. Gosh. But I didn't feel like going back to my room either, so I just started wandering around aimlessly. Gosh. At times like this, Celestia can be kind of annoying. There really isn't much else to do besides walk around. Eventually, I saw my aunt coming toward me. She's one of the 3 deconsentes that I regularly see. Lady Minerva, goddess of war and the arts. Nice. I call her my aunt, but just like with Dad, we're not actually related by blood.
あら、キューちゃんじゃない。そんなむくれた顔してどうしたの？可愛い顔が台無しよ。
Minerva! Ma'am, you're so cute! And calling her Q-chan, that's cute. I love it. Ads are starting soon, by the way. I'm gonna get through. I really need to get to, like, the romancing bit. Like, this is some exposition. What the fuck? Hey there, Cupid. What's with the long face? A beautiful girl like you shouldn't walk around looking so sad. She's wearing that weird hat again. What's it called again? A cow's boy hat or something? Cow's boy. Oh, just imagining a cow with, like, a pet human. Oh, 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 I love it. Aunt Minerva had always been obsessed with hats from the human realm, and loved teaching me the different hat names. We have the hat ant.
あ、わかったわ。またマーズに怒られたんじゃない？どう？当たってる？
Wait, let me guess. Mars chewed you out again. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, he's mad at me because humans aren't getting married as much anymore.
結婚はジュノーの役目なのに？
Oh, but isn't marriage Juno's domain? Yeah, right? Gosh. Yeah, I thought I was taking care of the matchmaking side of things pretty well, but I thought of Dad's lecture again and couldn't stop myself from frowning even harder.
大変ね、キューちゃん。あんな戦バカがパパで。どうせお説教ついでにトロイア戦争での苦労話とか聞かされたんじゃない？
Having a military father must be pretty tough, huh? Did he start crowing about how hard he had it during the Trojan War? I could only nod silently. She was right, naturally. Dad just loved to bring up those old war stories of his. I'm one of the younger gods, but Dad has been around for thousands of years now. In other words, he's kind of an old fogey. Gosh. But since he has so much knowledge and experience, he can basically talk forever. That's kind of what old fogies do. Yeah. Aunt Minerva could see how sick and tired of everything I was, and let out a friendly giggle.
ねえ、よかったら私の部屋に来ない？ちょっとおしゃべりしましょうよ。
Listen, why don't you come back to my room? We can sit and chat for a bit. Maximum boomer dad energy, for real. For real. You don't mind, Lady Minerva? For some reason, she gets really annoyed if I don't refer to her as Lady Minerva. But why would she invite me to her room all of a sudden? I've never stepped foot in there before. Because she has plans. She has plans for you, young miss. Speaking of experience as the neurodivergent daughter of a boomer dad. Yeah. My stepdad, the only dad I claim. He's Gen X, but he's kind of like cusp Gen X, let's say. Yep. Actually, I don't believe I've ever been in any of the other gods' rooms. I always just go back and forth from my room to the spring without ever really interacting with the other gods. That sounds boring. Lady, you're so boring.
神様だってたまには誰かと話して気分転換しないと。
Even us gods need to have a heart-to-heart once in a while. It can be a nice change of pace.
そもそもキューちゃんたら仕事漬けでしょ？仕事以外のことを何も知らないままで他人の恋を応援なんてできないと思わない？
Besides, you've been working too hard, Cupid. If all you ever think about is work, you can't help with others in the ways of love. Wouldn't you agree? She's got a point. All I do all day is shoot my arrows or sit in my room. I don't really know what love is. I don't even know how to have fun. And we all know girls just want to have fun. Gosh. It seems pretty strange trying to connect people together when I don't know anything about I'm doing my best. When I don't know anything about anything besides my bow and arrow.
あなたに見せてあげたいものがあるのよ。元気が出そうなレディー・ミネルヴァの秘密をね。
There's something I'd like to show you, a precious secret of mine that I think might cheer you up. Well, Dad told me not to spend too much time with Aunt Minerva, but I mean, she does seem a little sneaky. But Dad also said I need to take my job seriously. And if Aunt Minerva thinks I need something more to do my job... And anyway, it's Dad's fault I'm so worn out. Why should I just do what he says? Gosh. Can't tell me what to do. I looked around to make sure nobody else was watching, then gave my aunt a tiny nod. Can I open my eyes now?
まだまだ。
Not just yet. Now?
はい、目開けていいわよ。
Okay, open your eyes.
レディー・ミネルヴァの秘密の小部屋へようこそ。
Welcome to Lady Minerva's secret room. Whoa! I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The room was overflowing with objects from the human realm. Well. Her hat collection was the first thing I noticed. What interested me most were the complex machines I'd never seen. She has an iMac in the background, for heaven's sake. This is incredible. So many strange machines I've only glimpsed through the spring. How do you even use these things?
どう？びっくりした？
Well, surprised? Yes, Lady Minerva, very. Where did you get all these things?
もちろん人間界にこっそり降りて買ってきたのよ。
I went down to the human realm and smuggled them back, of course. Duh.
あ、でもこのことは誰にも内緒よ。ジュピターったら人間に干渉するなってうるさいんだもの。
Oh, but don't tell anyone. Jupiter gets so touchy when it comes to getting involved with humans. Does he? I mean, literally. Literally, yeah. But, you know. But don't you need his permission to go down to the human realm in the first place?
ここだけの秘密なんだけどね。実は私、降臨用の扉も自分で作っちゃったの。私専用のゲートよ。
This is just between you and me, okay? You and me, okay? I actually created a special gate just for me that lets me go down there whenever I want. Minerva got secrets. What? I didn't even know something like that was possible, because I know nothing because I walk back and forth from my room to the spring. That is all I know. How would I know this is possible? Anyway.
学問の神に不可能はないわ。あ、でもこれこそ誰にも秘密よ。バレたら八つ咲きどころじゃないもの。
Did you forget I'm the goddess of the arts? Nothing is impossible for me. Keep it a secret. He'll tear me a new one if he finds out. Okay, I understand.
この部屋も誰にも見つからないように作った私だけの隠し小部屋なの。だから Q ちゃんが初のお客さんってわけ。
This room really is secret. There's no way for anyone else to find it. In fact, you're my very first guest. Well. But why did you decide to show me this?
Q ちゃんの元気がなかったから。というのは建前で。あなたなら私の趣味分かってくれるんじゃないかと思ったのよ。
Sounds like Minerva's just meddling. Sounds like we're meddling here. And you know what? I'm here for it. Because I thought it might cheer you up. Actually, more than that. I thought you might be able to relate to my passion. I could relate to your passion. Ma'am. Yes. Anyway.
ほら、私ってば変わり者だって深海でよく言われているじゃない？この趣味も分かってくれる子全然いなくって。
I just have weird collections, okay? I'm sure you know that a lot of the other gods think I'm kind of weird because I like hats. You know, it's kind of weird to like hats. Nobody understands why I like the things I do. I know what she means. Dad has told me more than once how strange she is, and to stay away from her.
でも人間の文化って本当に面白いのよ。ずっと変わらない時を生きてる神と違って人間はどんどん変化していくの。
But human culture is just so interesting. We live for all eternity, never changing, but humans are changing all the time. And I'm so fashionable because of them.
人間が変わっていくなら私たち神も変わっていくべき。 なんて思わない？
And if humans can constantly evolve, don't you think we should be able to do the same thing? Sip, sip, sip. Okay. I guess I see your point. It used to be that nobody ever talked about low birth rates or getting married later in life. Humans used to have to struggle just to survive. So they all did basically the same things to preserve their precious lives. In which case, maybe the rules of matchmaking aren't the same as they used to be. Maybe compatibility alone isn't enough? You may be onto something there.
というわけで、Q ちゃん、一緒に DVD 見ましょうよ。
A DVD? This came out in 2021. I'm sorry. Anyway, Cupid, let's watch a DVD. DVD? Yes, a DVD. That's what she just said.
DVD。人間たちが作った機械の一つで、これだけで映画が見られちゃうのよ。
Yeah, a DVD. It's a fairly simple human invention that lets you watch movies at home. She doesn't know what a movie is. DVD, movies, I can't say I never really heard those words spoken in Celestia before. Surprise, surprise.
ほら、これとか最新作なんだけど、素敵な人間同士の恋が描かれているの。
Here, check it out. It's a brand new movie that's supposed to portray a most wonderful kind of love between fellow humans.
これを見たら、キューピッドの恋結びのヒントになるとは思わない？
It might give you some hints on things you can do as Cupid. What do you think? What do you think?
なんて、まずは見てみないとわからないわよね。キューちゃんは映画が何なのかすら知らないんだもの。
Never mind. Let's just give it a watch. You probably don't even know what a movie is, huh? Yep.
大丈夫。怖いものじゃないわ。さあ、そこ座って。レディー・ミネルヴァ劇場の始まり。
It's okay. There's nothing to be scared of. Come on, just sit right here. It's time for Lady Minerva's afternoon theater. And that's how my relationship with Aunt Minerva started. Everything in her room that was from the world of man was unfamiliar to me. I was interested in all of it. Books, comics, DVDs, all created by humans and not the gods. Oh my god! From the moment I laid eyes on them, I was enthralled. I started visiting her more and more from that day forward. Humans are so amazing. Are we, though? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I don't know about that. Dad says it's our job to guide the humans, but there are so many things they can do that we can't. But if that's really true, then what are us gods good for? And that is when she poofed out of existence because there is no god. Anyway, God, she's cute.
素敵な映画だったわね。さすがデミアンヌ監督の新作だわ。
Ah, what a fantastic movie. It was directed by Damien Denham. What a fucking name. You know, I knew I could expect great things from him. Damien Denham. Okay. It was just another day of me watching movies with Aunt Minerva in her room. That cushion had become my go-to comfort spot.
どう？キューちゃんもこれ気に入った？
Did you like that one, Cupid? Yeah, it was great. But what's this social media thing they kept talking about? Oh my god, they were watching The Social Network. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. First time I'd heard it. Movie was a romantic comedy where, oh, well. I guess, Social Network is a romantic comedy now. Oops. Movie was a romantic comedy where lovers had all kinds of misunderstandings. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I'll tell you what social media is. Your worst nightmare. Yeah, you right. You right. All kinds of misunderstandings thanks to social media. Yeah, I keep forgetting, like, the sticks, the analog sticks, they take you into the, script bits. I had no idea what that meant, so unfortunately I only understood parts of the movie. Gosh.
あら、Q ちゃん SNS 知らないの？ってスマホを持ってなきゃ当然よね。
Ah, Cupid, you don't know what social media is? Oh, well, idiot doesn't know what social media is. Well, you don't have a cell phone because you're a little idiot. So I guess I'm not surprised.
ジュピターもマーズも電子機器絶対反対派だし。ちょっと待ってね。
Jupiter and Mars are both totally opposed to anything electronic. Hold on just a second. Aunt Minerva started digging through piles of stuff and finally pulled out something that looked a little like a small stone tablet. Oh!
じゃじゃーん。これがスマホ。で、SNS はこうやってやるのよ。
Jan! This is a cell phone. Now I can teach you all about the mysterious social media, and you can find porn. She started pressing buttons on the tablet and sliding her finger across the screen to show me lots of different images. And some of them was... I need to get my hand off the analog stick. Sorry. Anyway, there were all kinds of texts too. Oh. Q. The internet is for porn. From Avenue Q. The internet is really, really great for porn. Exactly. I need to have a little sip of water. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, this is just like what we saw in the movie. Oh my god.
しかもこれのすごいところはね、世界中の人間と通信がつながっているところよ。
Get ready to get catfished. And that and what's really amazing is that you can use this to connect with people from all over the world, and they might not even be who they say they are. Wow!
ほら、ここを見て。この人はアフリカから書き込みしてるって位置情報に書かれているでしょ。それが
You know what else you can find on the internet and you can subscribe to? Gage the Gnome at twitch.tv. Here, look at this. That person that wrote this, they're from Africa. See the location info here? You can't just say Africa. Where in Africa? Huh? You know how many countries are in the continent of Africa? Anyway. Hold on. Lady Minerva, what do you mean you can connect with people all over the world? She could tell I still didn't really understand. Oh, thank you, Lady Cricketbug. Enjoy your lurk. And thank you for the check-in. Let's go. Oh my gosh. And someone just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. I have anonymous follows on. So, you know, you can just kind of hang out. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. You can keep on lurking. I'm just going to keep on reading this. We don't usually do this here. We do a lot of crafty things. I was already following you? What the heck, Twitch? Isn't that weird that it does that? Like, why? Like, it just randomly unfollows people. So weird. I don't know, man. Okay. She could tell I still didn't really understand, so she explained it in more detail. This tablet is called a cell phone, right? It uses a thing called the internet to let people from all over communicate together. Okay. Apparently, Aunt Minerva was able to use her divine powers to connect to this internet, even within Celestia. Well, so social media is a tool that lets people communicate with strangers all around the world. Yes. So something like that actually exists? And on top of that, humans invented it? A human?
そうよ。しかも興味あるワードをここに入れると、それについて話している人が見つかるの。
Bingo! And look, if there's something specific you want to know about, you can enter in keywords and see who else is talking about it. And I'm going to throw some more jargon at you. Make sure, you get your SEO, on point. Anyway.
例えば、ハッシュタグデミアンヌ監督でこうやって検索すれば、ほら、そのワードでつぶやいている人が出てくるわ。
For example, if we search for hashtag Damien Denham, there we go. See? Look how many people are talking about him. Oh my goodness. Huh? There are so many people really took the time to write all this? Yeah, people be doing that on the internet. A lot. Just wait until you find all the slurs. Oh boy.
そうよ。この世界中のどこかにいる誰かの言葉。
That's right. Someone, somewhere out there in the big wide world, wrote every word and misspelled half of them.
会ったことない人と意見交換ができる。それが SNS の素晴らしいところよ。
You can share your thoughts and opinions with people you've never met before, unsolicited, at every hour, and they can block you, but you can still get to them eventually. And it's annoying, and we hate it. You could... Anyway. You can share your thoughts and opinions, I already read that, okay. I never would have imagined something like this could really exist. Oh my god. You've been watching people in the world, though. Like, you've seen all this in the spring. Like, are you not paying that... You're not very good at your job, ma'am. Just saying. So no matter where you are in the human realm, or even Celestia, everyone could communicate with each other.
ほら、キューちゃんもせっかくなら何か調べてみなさいよ。気になる言葉とかあるでしょ?
This is so much exposition. What the heck? Go on, Cupid. Try searching for something. There must be some special keyword you're interested in, right? Well, I'm really into big tits. But anyway. I thought about it for a second, then punched in hashtag Cupid. Oh, let's see. We never would have gotten married if it weren't for Cupid. Hashtag Cupid, hashtag CC. Cupid's the best. You've definitely made me a believer. We're gonna live happily ever after. And the staff at Cupid was so friendly and helpful, blah, 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 blah. Whoa, look how many... It turned out there were more people talking about Cupid than I ever would have guessed. Oh my god. I just got married and it's all thanks to Cupid. Cupid is the best. Oh my god. Excuse me, I have belches. Sushi is saying hello. There was a non-stop flow of comments in front of me. Wow, this is really flattering. I have been working pretty hard after all. Smile. I guess I've become a better god than I realized.
あら、ちょっと待ってキューちゃん。みんな何かの URL と一緒につぶやいているわ。
Oh. Just a second. Cupid? Yeah, everyone's talking about this website. It's not you. Website? But I'm Cupid. Aunt Minerva tapped on the screen a few times, and eventually it switched over to a picture of a wedding ceremony. Wow! What's this? The Cupid Corporation? I'm not a corporation. What is a corporation?
あらあら。これは
あらら
人と人の縁結びをして結婚を手助けする会社みたいね。
Well, would you look at that? It looks like it's a company that helps people get married. Huh? Wait. Then...
ええ。人間たちがQちゃんの真似をしているみたい。
Yep. It looks like humans have started copying what you've been doing up here for so long. And that's why you suck at your job. What? Nani the fuck? And that's how I found out about the Cupid Corporation. HQH. Hashtag Cupid Happenstance. That's the name I came up with for this fateful coincidence. This one single event was a huge milestone that changed my entire reason for existing. Ads are coming up here in just a little bit. I'm gonna pause here for a second and I'm gonna save and change settings from like the initial menu because this is really annoying me. So I'll be back in just a minute. YouTube, we're back. I changed the settings. Apparently, to get to settings, you have to hit X, which I did so many times. So many times. And it wouldn't take me there. I did it like 3 times. Ugh! Anyway. This one single event was a huge milestone that changed my entire reason for existing. Yeah, there isn't going to be voice acting now. Just so things move along a little faster. Let's go, Los York. Sigh. Once again, I found myself sighing wistfully while firing off a few arrows. The HQH incident that took place after I searched the term hashtag Cupid just kept coming back to haunt me. I just got married and it's all thanks to Cupid. Cupid is the best. It had nothing to do with me. It was all about that Cupid Corporation. Goodness. I found out that they were running an 8th anniversary promotion, and part of that was doing a hashtag campaign. Gosh. Which must be why so many posts showed up when I did my search. On top of that, oh, look at her iMac in the background, and Le Chat Noir. Nice. It looks like humans are capable of thinking about compatibility between each other even without the help of Cupid's bow. Apparently, humans have created something called romantic psychology and have been studying it quite seriously. Well, or... sounds like a bunch of hooey to me. But anyway, she didn't mean to, but her comments added insult to injury. I didn't think anyone could comprehend the compatibility between people without my bow and arrow. But humans use their innate intelligence to understand compatibility. And they used it to support each other and aid them in dating. Gosh. Meanwhile, all I was doing was wasting time blaming Lady Juno for the drop in marriage rates. Aunt Minerva also said something else. They're really amazing, don't you think? They really try to do everything for themselves. Almost nobody prays to the gods for help in this modern era. Gosh. Dot dot dot. Skirt. As usual, I gaze into the spring and take aim with my bow. I see people crossing through an intersection, people waiting in line. Pink, blue, yellow, green. But do these colors actually reveal compatibility? If they truly were a match, they wouldn't break up in the first place, right? Then, have I always been wrong? I assumed I was observing true compatibility, but maybe that's never really been the case. Cupid's bow is a divine artifact, so it's not really my place to question its effectiveness, but if I suck at my job this bad, maybe it's because I don't have good tools. If it really did work, marriage rates wouldn't be going down, would they? Gosh. So maybe Cupid's bow really has been wrong this whole time, and it's not my fault at all. Yippee! Meanwhile, #Cupid keeps on trending on social media. So the Cupid Corporation's matchmaking process is working just fine. Their bridal advisors might even be doing a better job of playing Cupid than I ever have. Beep, beep. The more I thought about that, the more time I spent in Aunt Minerva's room trying to learn everything I could about human culture. Yeah, sure. Let's get to the actual romancing. This is taking forever. Humans also developed something called a dating app based on their romantic psychology. It led to doubts in my own work. But really, all they're doing is finding people to hook up with, because that's all they really do. Wait, hold on. Now, I do not expect you to teach me for free. Huh? Let's see. What? Jules. Oh my goodness. Thank you for subscribing. Hold on. Hold on. One second. Oh my god. YouTube, I'm back. That was silly. That was the silliest thing. Oh my god. The whole song played. I had a snippet of it. I thought that's what I put in, but apparently I'm silly, and I did not. Oof. Okay. Thank you again for subscribing, Jules. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Enjoy your emotes. There are some cute ones. In fact, we got a new one from Smilky recently. Woo! Shiver. I know you did not break anything. My brain just broke because of my past wrongdoing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. Anyway. Maybe humans really didn't need the gods. Yeah, you're right. They started using their brains more, with ideas the gods had never even considered. Wow. Huh? What? Okay, that was weird. I'd all but abandoned my role as Cupid, which had not gone unnoticed. One day, Dad told me to come and see him. What? Okay. Anyway, Cupid, it would appear you've once again forgotten your duties as a god. Dad slowly paced around the room, glaring at me all the while. He wore the same expression he always had when he was lecturing me. I understand it's been quite some time since you've even bothered trying to fire your bow. And not only have you been shirking your responsibilities, but I hear you've been frequenting Minerva's private quarters. And only I do that. Gosh. Sorry, one second. There we go. How many times have I told you to keep away from her? ... You have nothing to say to that? I'm very disappointed in you. It's your job as a god to help guide humanity. Duh. As Cupid, you have a mission. I hate to repeat myself, but I must. People are no longer getting married because you've abandoned your duty. I'm gonna put this all on your shoulders. Are you sure about that? What did you say? Humans are doing fine on their own. They're handling all their matchmaking needs by themselves. So, kick rocks. Listen, Dad, I've been thinking. Maybe the marriage rates are lower exactly because I've been using my arrows to force them together. Maybe my way of doing things is wrong, and they understand better. Maybe... What foolishness falls from your mouth? Huh? Huh? You think humans are in any way superior to the gods? Utter nonsense. Humans have only come as far as they have thanks to our blessings. And you dare to suggest they understand better? Nothing a human can conceive of could ever equal the realm of the gods. Do you really not understand such a simple fact of nature? What? That's awful. It's pure arrogance. Oh my god. How can you be so cruel? Humans, what is with the music though? Like, it keeps like just cutting out. Like, I'm not even taking that long in a scene. Why did it break off there? It's so weird. Anyway. Humans have been working so hard for so long to do things on their own. Working hard? More foolishness. Anything they've accomplished, they've done using wisdom bestowed by us. I taught you that. Human culture would never have developed without our help. You can't ignore such a fundamental fact. Is it though? Gods above, this is exactly why I wanted you to stay away from Minerva. You're too naive. The more you're exposed to her peculiarities, the more your own values are corrupted. Because we love a queer vodka ant. Well, you're so stubborn. What? Human wisdom only comes from the gods? Then why doesn't Celestia even have any DVDs? This really is like talking to... What about queer hot cocoa ants? Those two. Those two. But for real though, imagine like talking to your boomer dad, like... What is this music? Okay. This is exactly what it's like. What about DVDs? Gosh. DVD? What in blue blazes is that? See? You don't even know that much? It's a device invented by humans, all by themselves, without any help from the gods. Humans are not foolish. They have the power to create something from nothing, and it's not right for you to deny that fact. No, they are foolish. How many cycles of war must they endure without end? Without us, they would have killed themselves off ages ago. But you're the god of war, friend. You're the one who likes that. Anyway. And if you weren't being foolish, the marriage rates would be going down. Now go do your job as Cupid. I have been. But people still aren't getting married. Which means our way of doing things must be wrong. No, it's because you've been slacking off. I have not. At least until the HQH incident happened. I was doing my job as hard as I could. How is he supposed to know what the HQH incident is? The what incident? Yeah, exactly. The hashtag Cupid happenstance. She's just spouting nonsense at him and he's like, what? Talking to your boomer dad now about Bitcoin and NFTs AI. And they'll be like, cool. I was working so hard, right up until the day I learned humans have been doing their own matchmaking. Did you know, Dad? They have something called romantic psychology. Humans are using their brains to do things we thought only we could. More like job applications in the housing market. Yeah, you're right. And they're succeeding at it too. They don't need our help to fall in love. I think it's time to let them live their lives as they see fit. You spew pure lunacy. You would abandon your duty as Cupid. Kids these days, not wanting to work and have their avocado toast, can't even, like, buy a house because they have too much avocado toast. Why not? Humans would be better off if we just left them alone. Dad, the era of gods telling humans how to live is over. Listen to yourself. It's pure nonsense. Human emotions shift as easily as the wind. Leaving them to their own can only bring ruin. Why can't you just trust them? Because their nature has not changed. Without us to guide them, what can they do? I command you to obey, to take up your bow and resume your role as matchmaker. Cast these absurd notions from your mind. What? So he just wants me to shut up and go back to thoughtlessly firing off my arrows? Talk about absurd notions. If I could prove that the power of humankind is superior to the power of the gods, that would satisfy you, right? What fresh inanity is this? You honestly believe that's possible? What? Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. Alright. Yes, I do, and to prove it, I'm gonna go down to the human realm, become a common mortal, and do the matchmaking by hand. What are you talking about? I'll help people get married without using my arrows. Right? What fresh inanity is this? Hell yeah. Adding that to the Echolalia Rolodex. Hell yeah. Love it. I'd said all of that without really thinking about it, and as I finished, I let out a sharp gasp. What have I done? I should have done this from the beginning. It's better than sitting around here, mulling things over again and again. You want to connect people without using your arrows? You'll give up when you reach the first hurdle. Well, I won't know unless I try. Gosh. Trying is pointless. I demand that you get back to work. You have to work in an office, because if you don't, then our whole institution crumbles, and we don't make money, right? We can't just have remote work, right? Anyway. No! He could yell at me all he wanted. This time, I had no intention of bending to his will. Just the idea of admitting he was right made me sick to my stomach. I was more sure than ever that humankind was truly wonderful. And since Dad was being as stubborn as ever, I decided I'd prove it to him. Prove that humans didn't need the gods anymore. So, I'm serious about this. I'm serious right now. I'm putting on my serious face. I'll help more people fall in love than I ever could from up here. All you care about is that the people I bring together get married, right? Not just love, but lasting connections. I'll prove to you I can do it. Oh, more than you ever could from up here? Do you even know how many people you brought together from up here? I knew you weren't serious. Just go back to your spring and... My dad is also a Taurus to boot, and I'm an Aries. Ooh, fiery. Ooh. That's... Ooh. Ooh. Fine. If I can become the most famous bridal advisor in the human world, Then you will admit I'm right. Bridal what? It's the human version of Cupid. Gosh, don't you know, Dad? Gosh. There are these amazing companies down there called marriage agencies that help people fall in love. I'll join the top agency in the world and become their best employee. That would make me the greatest Cupid in the human world. If I seal away my divine powers and then earn my way to the very top, will you admit that I'm right about this? If you could do such a thing, I suppose I would be forced to admit you're right. But you can't. It's impossible. I will not reverse any of my thinking. I don't appreciate new thoughts in my head. Get out. Get out. Whether I can or can't isn't important. I have to try. I'll become so famous, they'll have me doing interviews for every magazine and TV. Print is dead, honey. I'm sorry. Unless it's an online publication, no, ain't happening. And when that happens, Dad, you lose. I'll become the most amazing bridal advisor ever and show you how right I was. As I turned to leave, I could feel my dad starting to panic. Uh-oh. Wait, you're serious about this? Yes, I'm serious. I hate you, Dad. Storms out. You don't understand me, Dad. Gosh, Dad, you don't understand me. Anyway, after snapping at him one last time, I ran out of the room. Oh my god, so much exposition. Oh my god. Have you found her yet? No, not yet. Now I'm on the run, and I've got divine soldiers chasing after me. What did Lady Cupid do this time anyway? I don't think I've ever seen Lord Mars this furious. Just keep looking. We'll get a taste of that fury ourselves if we don't hurry up and find her. Jeez, did he seriously have to send them all after me? Apparently. He said I could go and try, but he still refuses to actually let me do it. Knowing him, if they catch me, I'll end up locked in my room for a long time, to say the least. It's like you're immortal or something. Dad's methods are just too old-fashioned. He'll have me on house arrest without letting me get a word in edgewise. In which case... Okay. Alright. Lady Minerva, I need her to help me hide. I snuck past the divine soldiers and ran off toward Aunt Minerva's room. Oh, hi, Cupid. I heard you really got into it with your father. He was just terrible. He said all these awful things about humankind. So I told him I would prove to him just how amazing humans can be. Gosh. I looked around her room with fresh eyes. I took in all the movies we'd watched over and over again, all the incredible outfits. Even if the gods had provided them with wisdom, it was the humans themselves that had created all of this. That's what I want Dad to understand. And not just him. I want everyone in Celestia to understand. Gosh. It's not only because of the gods' blessings. I just can't believe that all the efforts of humankind had nothing to do with it. I can't ignore all that hard work. Continuing to mindlessly shoot my arrows down at them just didn't seem right. Oh my god, there's so much exposition. I'm gonna go to the human realm. I'm going to do my matchmaking as a normal human. Gosh. Wait, are you serious? Very serious. I'm sick of doing whatever my dad says. I want to be more than just the god of love. Okay. Ah, how wonderful. That's my darling niece. No, not just my niece. My absolute bestie. Oh my god. Please, Lady Minerva, please help me. How can I reach the human realm? You know, like through that portal that you made yourself that you told me about? Duh. Despite everything I'd said to Dad, I didn't actually have any idea how to get down there. It's not like I'd ever tried to leave Celestia before. Well, if you plan on actually living in the human realm, we'll have to make some preparations first. Most importantly, we'll have to find a way to avoid Jupiter's prying eyes. Ah, right. I'd always heard that Lord Jupiter had the power to find any other god at will. And he's a member of the D's nuts! Anyway, D-Consentes. Just like Dad. So I'm sure he wouldn't approve of my plan. But it's not like you can just snap your fingers and make me invisible or something, right? Right. So even if I could escape, I'd just be dragged back. My plan had fallen on its face before I could even get off the starting line. But then my aunt just grinned at me. Hehe, just leave it to me, Lady Minerva, the humanity fanatic. She clapped her hands and the room got brighter. The little trick had surprised me at first, but not anymore. Ooh, it is pretty in there. Look at that. First, we'll have to deal with any potential pursuers. Just to confirm, you can't get rid of your bow, right? That's right. Whenever I forget it at the spring or something, it always makes its way back to me. Cupid's bow, a divine artifact that never leaves my side. Right now, it feels more like a curse than anything. When I'm not using it, it takes the form of a necklace around my neck. If I need it, I just touch it and it turns back into an actual bow and arrow. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's a good touch. No matter where I leave it, it always comes back. In other words, Cupid could never be separated from her bow and arrow. I see. I thought there was some way to remove it. That would take care of our problem right there. Wait, really? Really? You see, Jupiter can't actually detect gods, only their divine artifacts. Without that, he can't track you. Oh, that's tricky. That's tricky. I like it. I had no idea. Oh wow, she's so casual when she talks about him. But I guess she can do that as a fellow D's nuts. I couldn't do that. So we'll have to do something about your bow and arrow. I think I know a little trick that can jam the signal. Jam the... what now? Huh? Basically, something that will make it more difficult to detect. Although the exact mechanism isn't quite the same. But I can use the basic principle to make something that'll emit the right noise. Strap it to a necklace and should be undetectable. There we go. I'm sure the goddess of the arts can make something as simple as that for you. So that's one problem solved. Okay. But now that I'm thinking about it, is it impossible for me to leave without Lord Jupiter's permission? To descend to the human realm, you have to make a formal request to Lord Jupiter. Then you can enter the wooded cave near the round table. Okay. But if I can't use that, then... Lady, you being thick. My word, did you already forget about the gate that I created? Oh! That's right. Aunt Minerva did tell me about a secret gate she made leading to the human realm. Then, you'll let me use it? Of course! You're my darling niece, after all. So that takes care of the tracking and the descending. But the biggest problem is, how are you going to get along in the human realm? You probably know this already, but when a god enters the world of man, our bodies literally become human. Oh yeah, I've heard that before. We literally become human. We don't have, you know, Barbie doll parts anymore. You get the whole shebang. You have that pussy down there. Our bodies become human, which means we have to eat in order to survive, and sleep in order to function day to day. And you have to shit. That's it. That's all. Anyway. I can use my divine powers to create fake citizenship documents and secure you a place to live. The living expenses are another matter. This would be your first time in the human realm, right, Cupid? Oh my god, it's literally Go Piss Girl. Hell yeah. Yeah? Counterfeiting money could cause a whole other world of trouble, so... I guess you'll have to work for it. You think you can find yourself a part-time job? A part-time job? Like that thing we always see in the movies? Oh my god! Exactly. Part-time job, such a wonderful phrase, filled my heart with joy. Lady? What? We'd seen tons of Sillywood actresses play roles where they had to work at a part-time job. And don't worry, I'll start you off with a small allowance. It should last you a month or so. Well, if you have money, like, just give it to her. What the hell, bro? You're a goddess. It's not like... Anyway. Oh, sorry. My bad. But if you want to stay longer than that, you'll have to secure your own income, understand? You have to be self-sufficient. I can't just hand you everything like I'm handing you everything else. I could just hand it to you, but I'm not going to. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. I understand. Sadly, there's not much else I can do for you, Hubie. Sorry about that. It's okay. You've already helped plenty, Lady Minerva. After all, this started out as an argument just between my dad and me. But my darling's niece is in trouble, so I must do whatever I can to help, and frankly, I find Mars's whole outlook on things kind of annoying. Humanity is truly wonderful. All of the other gods just refuse to realize it. Not to mention, Mars always treats me like some kind of weirdo. I wouldn't mind putting him in his place for once. Yeah. So that explains it. Minerva was always talking about how she was sick of the old-fashioned views of the other stubborn gods. You know, being part of the D's nuts, it's simply not an option. But I've always fantasized about living in the human realm. Do it, Dutch. Lady Minerva, you have? You mean all these hints that you want that? Haven't told me that? Because I'm a dumb bunny? Yes. Absolutely. Oh, but it's okay. I've done all sorts of mental simulations, so don't worry about me. Anyway, let's get everything sorted out. I'm really having fun with this. Now then, what kind of place would you like to live in? She quickly pulled out her cell phone and started browsing through real estate properties for me. My mission is to run away from home and to prove Dad wrong, to live in the human realm. Oh, you'll also need some human clothes. The outfit from that movie, Hair Bleach, was just adorable. Now, where did I put that? Once we got started, things fell into place one after another. After all our preparations were done, Aunt Minerva showed me to a door marked 221B. Ooh. Behold, the gate created by yours truly that leads into the human realm. There are some, like, definite at last feels in this bit of music. I'm into it. Wow, 221B? Isn't that the same as Shamrock Holmes? Shamrock Holmes? You know, that character we all know and love? That's exactly right. I knew you'd get the reference, QB. Gosh, I used to be obsessed with that movie. You know, once you get down there, you can visit all the locations where they shot it. By the way, that outfit looks great on you, like a classic rom-com heroine. It's not Shamrock Holmes, it's Sherlock Holmes. Shish, don't they know? Gosh. Like a classic rom-com heroine, working hard to balance school, work, and love. Have a blast. I will. Thank you so much, Lady Minerva. Keeping in mind everything I've learned from all of those movies, Yeah, the movies will tell you everything you need. Right? I focused on things like the dating agency, social media, and of course, hashtag Cupid. A city and culture built entirely by humankind, and before long, I'd be standing in the middle of it all. But I'm sad I'm losing my movie night buddy. Anyway, take care, Cupid. Get the fuck out. Oh, Lady Minerva. I gave her one last hug, and she hugged me back tightly. We'd become almost like mother and daughter. Oh. I'm going to become an amazing bridal advisor and make Dad eat his words. Yeah. That's the spirit. Now then, I hate to say this, but we can't waste any more time. You better hurry before those divine soldiers track you down. Take care now. Make the best of this opportunity. The gate opened and Aunt Minerva gave me a gentle nudge. Oh, that is a cute shirt though. Oh, cute. And then... dot dot dot. Dot dot. Dot dot. What the... When I opened my eyes, I was greeted with an image straight out of the movies I'd seen. Theater, hotel, diner, coffee. People, there were people everywhere, colorful shops lined the streets. It was a vibrant world, completely unlike the dull divine realm. Gosh. So this is the human realm. All my worries melted away as my heart began to fill with excitement. Step 1, go to college and study romantic psychology. Step 2, graduate and get a job at Cupid Corp. Oh yeah, this was 8 years before, right? Okay. I'm going to become a bridal advisor and learn how to connect people without using my divine powers. That's my ultimate goal. Alright. Well, this is 8 years before. DVD isn't that crazy, but like, it's still 2021. I don't know, man. Anyway. It looks like the one with the highest success rate is this Cupid Corporation. Based on my research, it's safe to assume that the Cupid Corporation is the top matchmaking service in the world. I'm going to become the top bridal advisor at the best company in the world and prove Dad wrong. And if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. Aunt Minerva and I have prepared everything I need to succeed. Gosh. First off, I need to get into college. Apparently, Cupid Corp won't hire anyone without a college degree. Okay. Entry-level positions, you need a degree, but you also need 5 years experience. And, well, you have no experience, ma'am, so, we can't hire you. Anyway, I'm gonna beat you, Dad. I'm gonna show you that I was right, and, you know, yeah, anyway. We get a little creature? There's a creature! What is this creature? A strange creature seemed to be reacting to my excited muttering. Huh? Wait, is that a divine beast? This isn't Breath of the Wild. What? The D's nuts had tamed fantastical animals of all kinds and shapes to do their bidding. These were known as divine beasts. I remember feeling something bump my shoulder as I went through the gate, but I just figured it was Aunt Minerva giving me one last little push. Hello there, what's your name? Chi! Chi, huh? Okay, nice to meet you, Chi! Chi! This is cute. Oh! Oh shoot, I probably shouldn't hang around here too long. Where was my new home again? I wandered down the street while looking over the instructions Aunt Minerva had given me. She'd written the address of a share house she'd found online. In a city like Los York, roommates are basically mandatory if you want to be able to afford rent. Sad realities, yeah. Looks like I'll be living with someone named Gill Lovecraft. Ugh. I've heard Gill is the worst, so Ugh. Anyway, Aunt Minerva said that the name Lovecraft literally means to create love, so it was a perfect fit for a roommate. No words. I bet having roommates is gonna be so much fun, just like in the movies. I wonder what they'll be like. They were roommates. As of today, I get to experience the thrill of having a roommate. Huh? Wait, my roommate is supposed to be a guy named Mike. Oh, my aunt must have written that in without really thinking. Sorry, I'm not Mike. Anyway, nice to meet you. Chee! I. I'm sharing a room with a girl! I bet having roommates will be so much fun. Don't tell her anything. And they were roommates. I have to share an apartment with a girl. Oh my god. Parasite 5. What's this? Okay, so we're back to where we were at the beginning. That was so much exposition. What the hell? Anyway, so that's what I went through to get here. Even the name I'm using now is just something I came up with on the spot, based on a character from a movie I'd seen. I couldn't say I was Cupid. I mean, you could. I'm sure there are people out there named Cupid. I didn't really know much about the day-to-day reality of the human realm back then, so I made a lot of mistakes. Oh no. But now here I am, working as the company's top bridal advisor. It wasn't easy, I can say that much. Chee! Did you say something? Nope, not me. Just chee! Cheese cry brought me back to my senses. Cheese. Cheese. Sorry. I'd nearly forgotten I was right in the middle of a meeting with the president. It's just that after hearing the word promotion, I couldn't help but think about how far I'd come. I had no idea Chi was here. I woke up so early I figured he'd be fast asleep. So you just need me to support these 5 candidates and help them get married? Precisely. All the other top advisors in the city have already given up on them. I believe they've come to be known as the Parasite 5. Have you heard of them? I'm sorry, I don't really keep up with the latest rumors. Good. That's actually better, I think. I'd prefer you not to come in with any preconceived notions. At any rate, they say that these 5 stand no chance of ever getting married. Everyone else has essentially given up on them. However, as they are now members of ours, I cannot do that. As you know, our reputation is based on our ability to get people married. We don't care if they stay together, they just have to get married. Don't ask about our divorce rates! Anyway, you only joined the ranks of the top bridal advisors this year. Oh, I keep doing that! I'm sorry. So it may be a challenge, but since your motivation is seemingly boundless, it would be my honor to try. To begin with, you should acquaint yourself with their profile sheets. Let's see here. At the president's urging, I began reading through the documents. Hey, there's a Gill Lovecraft in here. Gill Lovecraft? Assuming it's the same person, that's my former roommate. Once again, and they were roommates. 1 second, I need a sip of water. I've been yapping and yakking and... flapping my jaw. Ads will be starting in about 3 minutes. One second. I think I actually put this in the wrong year. I did. Oops. My bad. Okay. Okay, let's see. Well, she's gonna come in with preconceived notions if he's her former roommate. Like, this is bad business now. Anyway. He was a year above me in college, and he moved out when he graduated. I haven't seen him in probably at least 2 years. Nah, that would be too crazy of a coincidence. It must be someone else with the same name. Anyway, I continued reading through the profiles. Raul Okanite. Akunite. That would be my guess. Anyway, Raul. Ryuki. Okay. Alan. And... Huh? You mean to tell me? My boss, too? Oh my god. He's 30. Oh, I didn't look at all of the... I'm sure we can see it. Elsewhere. When I reached the last profile, I tilted my head in confusion, like a confused dog. Huh? All the information has been neatly filled in by a computer, but the name had been left blank. Who could it be? Who could it be? Mr. Snail, who is this? It doesn't have a name on it. That's... Well, you'll learn the details soon enough. All of his contact information is there, so please proceed accordingly. Mr. Snail seemed surprisingly awkward when he said that. I wonder if it's a relative of his or something. Maybe. Anyway, if I can get these 5 guys married, I'll get my promotion, and then I can shove that in my dad's face. Yeah! Well, do you think you can do it? It feels like... Oh! Okay, so, Jules, you subscribed, so you get to choose this option. So, do we say, of course, you can expect complete success? I have to if I want to earn that promotion, or I'll do it for the sake of our members. Option 1. Of course, you can expect complete success. Alright. That's very reassuring to hear. To start off with, I think I'll get in touch with them. Oh! I didn't switch back. To start off with, I think I'll get in touch with them to set up a meeting. You want to meet with them? Definitely. I'd like to talk to them face to face to find out what kind of people they might be compatible with. Their habits, their beliefs, how they grew up. It all affects the type of person that's best for them. I see. But we have the finest engineers who have already coded the world's premier matching system. However, perhaps such a diligence is the reason you were able to become our top advisor so quickly. That's right. I may as well put my degree in romantic psychology to use, right? That's the whole reason I went to college after all. Duh. Gosh. I wanted to learn how to succeed at matchmaking using the power of human nature. That was my one and only goal. Well, I certainly hope you're able to guide these 5 into happy marriages. That's all for today. I'll be counting on you. I won't let you down. I'll get started right away. Of course. President room. ... Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to leave the name blank. Making such a request on its own would raise attention, so I slipped it in with the others, but maybe that just made it stand out even more. Yeah, you think so? Okay, 1 second. YouTube, I'm going to pause for 1 second. I'm going to look up a guide for this game. Because I can. So, looking at the, ew, gross, I'm so sorry. No worries. So, right now, with that first option, do you want to take it back? I can go back to that, dialogue, and we can change the answer if you like. If we choose, the third one, that is the one for Shelby. I want to keep it. It's what I would have said in that situation. Fair. All right. Well, we are on the Gill track. We are on the roommate track. They were roommates. So, or we could just have a not as good ending with Shelby. Or one of the others. Because I think you have, like, so many, like, that you can... I think these just kind of, like... Oh, wait, yeah. Nah, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But using a fake name would have caused even more problems. I suppose there's no harm in keeping it anonymous for now. Still, she wants to have an interview with a vampire. I suppose I'll have to bring in a representative. In games like these, I like to go for the guy I like least to get it over with. Rip off the Band-Aid. Fair. And that's how the challenge and my pursuit of a promotion began. The Cupid Corporation is now responsible for a group of famously problematic members, known in the business as the Parasite 5. If I can help them all get married, I'll earn another promotion and rise even higher than top bridal advisor. To reach the very top of the Cupid Corporation, which is already at the very top of the industry. Now's my chance to prove to Dad that humans can do wonderful things on their own. Well, anyway, I'm supposed to have a meeting with the Parasite 5 today, but... Oh, let me take my face out. Hold up. Because we need to see this pretty boy. Looks like the problems are already cropping up. I got misted immediately. One was talking about stealing. One was babbling about mythology. And the last was the wrong guy. Well, I suppose I can bring it back. And then we're going to scooch. We're going to take a trip through this game, I have a feeling. We're gonna okay. Obsessed parasite. Both the almighty Zeus and the sun goddess Amaterasu are said to be hermaphrodites. Bro, we don't use that word! Which has led to theories that they're the same god. I think it must be fate. Fate, that's right. Wait, Gill? Is that you? Huh? Whoa, Raoul? Raoul? Long time no see, my friend. I'm so happy to see you again. Wow, yeah, me too. Boy, how long has it been? Oh, do you two know each other? Well then, why don't we all go for drinks later? Do these bozos even want to get married? Clara's quiet. I did my best to get Clarice to bite her tongue, but she was looking at them all with disgust. Not only is she one of our bridal advisors, but she's also one of the system engineers who built the company's cutting-edge matching algorithm. She's part of the meeting so that she can get direct reference data for the system from the infamous Parasite 5. Lynette, let's just go. This is a waste of time. Clarice! Clarice was forcing herself to smile, but I could tell how mad she was. Even after telling them that they never get married, none of them seemed to notice. That annoyed her for sure. These Parasite 5 must really be something if they can ignore someone as beautiful as Clarice. Back when we were in college, Clarice had modeling agents coming after her constantly. Anyway, I have to get these guys married if I want to earn that promotion. Gosh. Hello everyone. I would like to conduct a one-on-one meeting with each of you. Could you follow me into the next room? Case 1. Gill Lovecraft. Yeah, we'll go with him, I guess. You're right. Should probably rip it off like a band-aid. Gill Lovecraft, 24. Baltimore. Baltimore. Los York. Blood type O, Cancer. Birthday July 16th. Freelance editor. I can't read all of that. 1 second. Let's see. Attended college at Los York University. Freelance editor. Work location anywhere. Work hours anywhere. Days off whenever I want. Has older brothers and parents. Sometimes drinks. Does not smoke. He's a pretty good cook. I can't read all of it. I'd rather dedicate all my free time to my lover. Ooh. For skills and hobby. Ooh. On your days off. Housework. Waiting for the person I love to contact me. Oh no. Oh no. Likes crab cakes. I guess. Food dislikes whatever my lover dislikes. Ugh! Yuck! Ugh! Okay, let's keep going. Lynette, how's it going? It sure has been a while, huh? He cut in abruptly and immediately took my hand. Sir. That open smile of his was one thing I could never forget. He looked so different. I wasn't 100% sure before, but... Are you really the same Gill I used to know? Oh my god. Oh my god, this fucking simp! Oh my god. Gill Lovecraft, my old roommate. He really helped me out when I first got to the human realm and had no idea what I was doing. 1 second. I'm gonna pull up his stuff. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. I have that up. There we go. He was also going to Los York University, just like me. Him, and Clarice hung out all the time back then. Wow, how crazy is this? I never expected to run into you again, here of all places. Yeah, same here. You've really changed a lot. Your fashion sense has improved for one thing. Damn! Burn! Drag him! Gee, thanks. Nothing makes me happier than getting a compliment from you, you know? Was that a compliment? I see, you still love to exaggerate, though. I really am happy, though. I thought about getting in touch so many times, but I could never quite pull the trigger. So for this, it is... Huh. I would have definitely responded, though. really? How come? I would have been happy to hear from you anytime. Well, I just kind of felt awkward, you know? I figured if I was still the same old Gill, what was the point? We get a little animation when we do the thing! To do the thing right! Oh my gosh, that's cute. I would always make excuses to justify it. Then before I knew it, 2 years had gone by. But I can't believe how much more beautiful you've become. Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm just gonna imagine Gill is the one who just belched there. So anyway, are you dating anyone right now? Please say no. Dating? No, not at the moment. Oh, really? How about you, Gill? Are you... Oh, sorry, dumb question. That's why you're here after all. Anyway, let's start the official interview. Huh? Interview? Well, that is why you came to us, right? To find someone to marry? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess so, but I kind of forgot all about that once I saw you again. Then does that mean you'll be canceling your membership? Damn, Clarice, drag him! Huh? Huh, Clarice? Hello, Gill. Where'd you come from? I've been here the entire time. What? No, just kidding. I just thought I'd drop in for a bit. After all, there's no reason I can't come by and say hi to my old roommate, right? Right. Well, okay. I wasn't sure if it was him at first, but Clarice had obviously recognized it was the same old Gill right away. Clarice is one of our best system engineers. I'll be working with her to find the perfect gift girl for you. We use what we call the Cupid system to collect data and calculate your ideal mate. I'm sure we'll find someone amazing in no time. You can do this, Gill. You can find your destined partner this time. I'm sure of it. Wink. Right, come on, Gill. Let's do this. Of course. Thank you. Case 2. Name left blank. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Let's read what some of these are. So this is Mr. Snail. He's 32. He's from Wishington, Los York. Blood type A, a Virgo. He's 6'1". Master's degree, business owner, Los York. Works 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's not healthy, friend. Days off, none generally. Also not healthy. Has parents and a younger brother. Drinks socially, does not smoke. Does not cook, not surprising. Skills and hobbies. To be SS in all things. Sleep a little, work a lot. Ugh. On your days off, see above. Yikes. Food likes anything that has plenty of omega-3 fatty acids. Alright. Food dislikes fried foods. Why would anyone want that many calories? Yikes, dude, bro. Okay, anyway. Thank you. As I mentioned, I will be acting as a representative today. Yes, of course. Mr. Snail, what are you doing here? Making sure my secretary is doing a good job. You know, I'm not case number 2. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. And what about this mystery member? What about your mystery member? Anyway, he's quite busy, so we couldn't make it today. Well, could you at least tell me his name? He wishes to remain anonymous. Monsieur S. Ah, because his, okay, I see. Because his last name starts with both his names start with S's. Anyway, Monsieur S. Go on, please continue the interview. Okay, well, if possible, I'd like to schedule a meeting with Monsieur S in person. I've been made to understand that he cannot participate in any meetings. He is not standing right here. No, what are you talking about? What about going on dates with our female members? Is that a possibility? I'm afraid not. I'll be attending those in his absence as well. Bruh. At some point, I'm going to have to talk to him, even if it's just on the phone. It's been explained to me that he cannot answer any phone calls. What about email? Or texts? I believe that would be fine. However, any replies would come from me, as his representative. Listen, Owen, have you even met this Monsieur S? I have. Great, let me be direct. Is this person serious about wanting to get married? Well... He's our member, isn't he? Of course he's serious. I would hope so. And just to confirm, Mr. Snail, this Monsieur S wouldn't happen to be you, would it? Everyone knows that I am a devoted husband. Why would I need to use our matchmaking service? Ah, that's right. I do apologize for such a silly question. Did someone fake a marriage? Oh no! I suddenly remembered all the media spots that talked about how the president of the Cupid Corporation was a loving and dedicated husband. ... Then why does this person refuse to meet with me? I really feel like he just doesn't exist. No, he does. He simply has a very special secret. We can't allow it to be exposed, and so we have been forced to use this method. Basically, we lied that he was married, and now we have to live with that. A special secret? And are you able to share that secret with me at least? I'm sorry, I've been completely forbidden from discussing it. And I'm actually starting to get kind of hungry, so I think once we get to the next chapter, I'll stop for the day. A special secret? I wonder if it's like a mafia boss or someone that's especially elderly. I mean, come on, like, old people get married all the time. Come on. Maybe he's someone who feels hopeless about his looks or his voice, or a famous celebrity that doesn't want word of his marriage getting out. But our security is actually really good, and even big-name actors have used our services. Regardless, if he's really that serious about keeping it a secret, it's my job as his advisor to respect that. Well, that's good of her at least. Okay. Fine, then let's discuss his member profile, shall we? You know, the side view of the member. It says here that one of his hobbies is to be SS in all things. What does SS mean? Well, you see, he's a bit of a Nazi. A Yahtzee, if you will. It means to reach the very top rank, of course. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. It means to earn an SS rank. Oh, like double S, okay. Okay, so his hobby is just to be the best? He wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. So he values his, social standing more than anything else? That's correct. He just needs to defeat the Elite Four, you know. And it also says he wants someone who can accept my work and push me to do even better. So he wants someone to help keep that SS rank. That is how it was described to me, yes. In other words, all he wants for marriage is to improve his social standing. Because that's healthy. ... Well, I do believe there are some specific additional circumstances surrounding his situation. In which case, I'm forced to ask again, what are these circumstances? You're telling me nothing, sir. I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to say. Of course not. I know I sound like a broken record, but does this person you represent actually want to get married? I let out an annoyed sigh and glare at Owen. Beads of sweat were forming on his brow, and he nodded his head slowly. Yes, he is quite serious about it, and he might fire me, but, you know, it's okay. Or so I've been led to understand. Good, fine, then I'll send him an email later. Since the person in question isn't here, there's nothing more for us to talk about. Thank you very much. Thank you. Next. Raoul. Okay. So, he's 21. He's an actor. What? Okay. Work hours are irregular. What is pancreation? What is that? I'm sure they'll tell us, but what? Food dislikes Satan, aka oysters. Alright, alright. Okay. Thanks, I'm excited to get started. Ooh, he sounds pretty normal so far. By the way, your necklace is really cute. It's based off the myth of Cupid's bow, right? Huh? Oh, yes, it is. Although it's not based on Cupid's bow, it's the real thing. Hey, what do you think about the fact that this kind of bow and arrow motif has been getting really popular with women lately? I am sorry? You know, Cupid is traditionally portrayed as a young boy. Now, I think there are two main reasons for this. First, we love an info-dumping silly boy. I love him. Already. Why don't we just begin the interview? To begin with, are there any major issues you're unwilling to compromise on in your marriage? Marriage, huh? That's a tough question. I don't have plans to get married anytime soon. Why are you here? Then why are you here? So nothing really comes to mind at the moment. Excuse me? Did you say you're not planning to get married? I mean, it's not like I have to get married, do I? You don't. It's fine, honey. Just you know, withdraw your contract. It's fine. We don't care. Well, no, it's your choice. It's not like we can force you. But if that's the case, why did you join our service? For research, you know. Research? What kind of research? For my next movie, of course. Raoul pulled out a thick stack of paper and dropped it on the desk. What's this? The script for the next movie I'll be starring in. Script? Movie? Starring? You mean to tell me you're an actor? I flipped to the first page and read the title, Goddess Upon the Camel, Part 2. Alright. Goddess Upon the Camel? Isn't that... I'd watched that movie a whole bunch of times with Aunt Minerva. I vaguely remembered hearing on the news that they were making a second one. Ooh. Goddess Upon the Camel is a romantic comedy where a cute girl struggles to balance work with her love life. It came back to me that everyone was excited about Raul Acanite being cast as the heroine's love interest. Wait, you're the Raul? The Sillywood actor? The star of Wild Spider and Hannibal? Oh, you just now realized. Sorry, I try and keep my mind blank so I don't come in with any preconceived notions about a member before I meet them. I see. You're like me when I read a script for the first time. Okay. Anyway. But it's pretty bad I didn't realize it was him even after seeing the name. Sillywood's Raul... I don't know how to pronounce this name. I don't know how to pronounce this name. So, yeah. It's a total heartthrob, loved by all the girls all over the world. I should have made the connection immediately. Besides, we've had quite a few Sillywood actors use our service in the past. But I never expected a Sillywood star to be a part of the Parasite 5. You think it's Aconite? I think so too, but like, I don't know. Cause like, okay. His name's Raul, spelled like, not like Indian Rahul, but like South American, so that's why I'm like, Aconite? But like, I don't know. Looking at him now though, this is obviously the same Raul Aconite. You're probably right, it's probably Aconite. Also, hello Control Shift Escape. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing today? We're all familiar with. Okay, anyway. Oh well. All that matters at this point is that he's my member. Being a famous actor isn't important right now. Obviously. Duh. Okay, well, I'd like to talk about the comment you made earlier about this being a research for your movie. Is that the only reason you came to us? Raul hit me with a gentle, innocent smile. Oh no. Not the gentle, innocent smile. Oh no. That's right. My agent signed me up. He said my acting when it comes to romance is garbage. So I should go and learn something about love. Okay, so like, shadow someone. Anyway. I heard that this place has top-notch security and respect for privacy, so all kinds of Sillywood actresses and rich folks have used it. My agent said that this would be the perfect way to prepare for Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2. So it really is just for research. Then that means he probably shouldn't get married, huh? I'll have to bring this up with his agent, along with the president. I cleared my throat and flashed the most professional smile I could manage. I think I understand. So your goal is to learn about love. If you don't mind my asking, do you have much experience with relationships? I'd say I do, but I'm not sure everyone would agree. The director told me it seemed like my heart wasn't really in it. I have to imagine it's probably bad for your co-star in a romance to know nothing about love. He was always in action movies before. He earned a reputation for doing amazing stunts, and he's never really had to do any romantic work before. Although, I feel like there have been a few bedroom scenes, as it were. Well, about that. He must have thought he could just force his way through it without really understanding love. think I get it. Could you describe what you look for in a partner? Sorry, I need to get going. Huh? I'm off to the Mythological Society. It's focused on Greek, Roman, and Norse myths. Today we're going over some texts about the 12 Olympians. But I'm Cupid. When you say 12 Olympians, are you talking about, like, Mars, Minerva, Diana? Those Olympians? Wait, you know about them? Bruh. You could say that. Obviously, I couldn't tell him I'd had a huge argument with one of those 12 gods not that long ago. I gave him a non-committal smile as he got even more excited and grabbed me by the shoulders. Whoa! Okay, too close, bud. So you call them by their Roman names, huh? We always refer to them by their Greek names, so this is a fun change of pace. That's a good point. The Greeks and Romans had different names for the same gods, so it can get a bit confusing. For example, Jupiter is his Roman name, but he's known as Zeus in Greek mythology. And I'm used to being called Cupid, but in Greek they refer to me as Eros. I guess that's why Mom used to call me Eros sometimes. It didn't really bother me in Celestia, but it's actually kind of embarrassing down here. So embarrassing! I'll try to use the Roman names from now on, okay? I'm sorry if I got anything wrong. No, it's fine. You can use whatever names you want. So, tell me more. What are your thoughts on Minerva? Well, she's really smart and she knows all about fashion and the latest trends. She's really incredible. And how about Mars? He's a stubborn old man past his prime who's obsessed with past glory. You know, letting the mask fall right away. What an interesting interpretation! Hey, what do you think of this? He suddenly pulled out some kind of book. Is this the Satyricon? So you're familiar with it? You really are amazing. Listen, you should come with me to the Mythological Society today. Huh? Well... Scholars think this was written during the reign of Nero. We're going to talk about how mythology was viewed in his time. I'd love for you to join us. I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I still have a lot of work left to do today. He kept getting more and more excited, and I did my best to calm him down. I gave him back the book and his script, but he was crestfallen. Oh, poor baby. Well, that's too bad. But it's okay. We'll be seeing each other a lot more for my research, right? I can't wait to hear your interpretations of the rest of the 12 Olympians next time. See you then. Raoul gave me an energetic wave and left the room. And just like that, he's gone. For now, I should probably get in touch with his agent. I'll also have to talk to Mr. Snail and let him know Raoul has no intention of getting married. Okay. So, we're on to Ryuki, but I think I'm going to stop for today, just because I am getting a little hungry, and it's about time for some foods. So, YouTube, we'll come back to this. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I might not go through all the routes on stream. I'll definitely finish this Gill route, and then I might do another route for Shelby Snail later, because I mean, he's daddy, so you know. But YouTube, you take care of yourself. Make sure you're staying hydrated, drink some water, eat something nummy, take your meds if you take meds, and be nice to yourself, okay? Okay, bye YouTube, bye, I love you, bye.